Hey everybody, it's Mike, Rocky Ridge Kennel and Loft. This is a couple days before the second race, and I'm just flying the racing pigeons right now. They've been up for a little bit over an hour, and they haven't gone anywhere. I think they've gotten past their ranging phase. They kind of just fly around here now, which is fine. They're getting plenty of exercise. But while they're flying around, I thought I'd just show some of my young birds. This is I have 15 young birds in here, 5 Rocky Ridge whites and assorted racing pigeons. And I put the 2 grizzles for my tiger grizzle project in here last week, that one and that one. And I just realized that those are cousins to this guy, to this girl, which the distant cousins. I was trying to get tiger grizzles, and I got these type of grizzles here. I got 2 like that, and I got 1 like that, and 1 pure jet black, because I crossed a grizzle with a black eagle, and that's what I get. Interesting looking birds. They ought to be real good flyers. They got good racing background. I really haven't had time to get them out and flying. It usually ends up I only get them out about once a week, and they don't do much because they're not in shape or whatever. And that guy right there, he's missing his 9th flight. He's only about sticking out about a ½ inch right now, so he's not doing much flying. He's the oldest. We have a really nice slate bird right there on the left. It's turning into kind of a check now. You know, it's going through the molt. Okay, those 2 are nestmates right there, and both of their parents are reds. And as you can see, they're not red, but that's quite all right. I'm going to allow it. I think they're both females. Kind of looks like they're both female. Parents of those are from Jack Burak. The mother is one of his champion birds this year. So we breed another round for the race team next year and see how they do. So when the race team comes in, I'm going to let the hens out over here. These are the hens, Rocky Ridge whites, and then after they're done flying, I'll let the cockbirds out, those guys, and maybe I'll get a little bit of that footage on there. So they did okay on their first race. You know, I had a lot of problems with them landing, but and there's a lot of reasons for that. Oh, they're going to come down right now. They went out 50 miles yesterday. I fed them real well, so I'm kind of expecting that there's some that probably won't want to trap too good, but we'll see. They're not doing too bad right now. That hen right there, on the day of the race, she went with the flock all the way up to Anderson, South Carolina, which is 100 miles, and then she flew back home, which was another 96 miles. Somebody had taken a picture of her, one of the race club members, and so she flew well over 200 miles that day. It was only supposed to be an 87-mile race. And she came home a few hours late, of course. Go on. get some food, buddy. So while these guys are eating, I'll fly the white birds. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on. Come on. That one's always the last one up. And a lot of times I have to scare it off the roof. These guys usually fly for about 10 to 15 minutes. They're old birds, 2019s, 2020s. They fly top speed. I mean, very, very fast. If you compare it to what the racing pigeon group, the rate of speed that they were just flying, compared to these Rocky Ridge whites, it's like about double the speed. They give it everything they got, but only for a short time, and then they land. And they're all out of breath and everything. Yeah, I used to think something was wrong with them because they got their mouth wide open, but they just push so hard, and I'm not sure exactly the reason why they do it like that. I've been increasing their feed a little bit too to get them a little bit more endurance. So yeah, I'll film them when they come back. I've been flying them now for about a month and a half, and they've never ranged in that whole time. So, well, here they are. They've been gone for about 10 minutes. They slowed down slightly. Yeah, they've slowed down a little bit, so maybe they'll stay in the air longer and kind of pace themselves a little bit, but whatever they do is fine. I'm only doing this for their health. I have no real reason for flying them other than I really enjoy watching them fly, and it's good for their health. The oldest bird in there is only 3 years old, so keep them flying as long as they want to. All right, they just got back. Let's see, they flew for 26 minutes. That's their all-time record since I've been flying them. So that's great, 26 minutes. For old birds, I'd say that's not too bad. I'm not sure if they're not hungry or if they're just in shock that they flew for so long today. But we'll let them have the food there, all they want to eat, for about 10 minutes, and then we'll take the cockbirds out. So I just let the cockbirds out. I thought I was filming, but I guess not. They hit the sky fast, and I highly doubt that they will range, but I don't see them. No sense in showing nothing here. All right, they've been flying for about 8 minutes, top speed. And looks like they're about to drop in. The cockbirds never fly as much as the hens. They have been out 20 miles, but that was last year this time. So, but it might be fun to get them out and see how they do. Look how tired these guys are. Let's see how many minutes. 9 minutes. This guy has always had a mind of his own. All Alright, so they're all in. Give them about 10 minutes. Pull the feed. Okay, so I'll probably just end this video with showing these young birds that I got. The 4 black eagles. They're starting to look pretty good. They that one here is through the molt. The other 2 are still a little bit rough. I do have one bald head roller in here. The 4 satinets looking real sharp. About 3/4 of the way through the molt. So those guys are looking good. And I got the 2 mulemans that are changing colors over here. They used to be all brown when I first got them, and they're going through the molt, and looks like they're going to have a good bit of white on them. That's nice. It's always nice to see. I guess they call that a mottled or something like that. And these guys have fertile eggs. Got 2 fertile eggs there. And I got 2 fertile eggs here. And these are the only 2 pairs that I'm breeding right now. Have a great day, everyone. And I'll catch you on the next video, which would be race number 2. And we'll see how they do on that race.